back to my channel. Today's Sunday, today's wash day. So was that the shortest TikTok ban in history or what? For everybody that was living under a rock, whoo, it's here. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so TikTok was banned for what? I don't know, a few hours. Mine apparently didn't make that cut because I was still able to scroll like late last night. Like around 11 o'clock. I feel like that's when a lot of people's went down. Aaliyah's went down around that time. She lost her shit. Definitely lost her mind. But I was still able to scroll on mine. I was like, we keeping this open. We keeping the phone open the whole time because I don't want this going anywhere. Wake up this morning. She comes and tells me it's back up. DT got it back into effect. I guess he like paused the ban or whatever he did. But I don't know. I feel like I saw something just now on TikTok, as a matter of fact. And it said, that maybe there was something going on that they didn't want to be like put out on a public platform, and so that's why they kind of like made TikTok go dark. But I feel like it was never gonna get like banned. I heard it is banned like ever in China. I don't really know all the reason behind all of this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I never followed it that closely. I never understood the reason why, because last time I checked, freedom of speech is what we were granted. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why they always trying to like hush everything. I like TikTok because TikTok is informative. Yes, it's entertaining, definitely, but it's also very informative. You can learn a lot of things on there. I learned a lot of things on TikTok that I've never learned in school, that I never learned in just daily life. Like this, I follow a lot of gym pages, a lot of fitness pages, a lot of cooking pages, hair pages. You know what I'm saying? There's just a plethora of different types of information that I get off of TikTok. So I just don't understand, like, why is it so bad that people just want to get rid of it? Like, what is the big deal here? But anyway, supposedly we got a 90-day stay of execution, so we get to keep it for a little bit longer. And I was like, well, you know, worst case for me is just my phone battery would just last a little bit longer. That's really it, because I post on TikTok, but not like a whole bunch. I just be scrolling a lot, and I'll show a lot of support to other people. So anyway, we're finally doing this protein treatment today. I know how to do it now. I just gotta get this freaking hairstyle out of my hair. Which I got a lot of compliments. So I just had up like this, if y'all can't tell what it was. It was just up, you know, in my puff, and I had my braids, because I didn't like that hairstyle. I think I told y'all on here. I don't know. The last hairstyle that I did, I didn't like the way it came out. So I just changed it into this or whatever. So me and Aaliyah went to go see, I was about to say the Departed, because that's like one of my favorite movies. I was just watching that. Or as they say, you gotta say it the right way. You gotta say Departed. The Departed, because I'm from Boston, right? But that's how they say it. So I was just watching that, so that's why I stuck in my head. But no, me and Leah went to go see Den of Thieves Part 2 last night. I think it came out Friday, I'm not sure. So we went to go see that. Now, the movie was good. It was a good movie. If I had to give it like a score out of 10, I'd probably give it like maybe a 6.5, 7. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best. I feel that it wasn't as good as Part 1. And the reason I say that is because I don't like movies where, I'm not going to say that it's just boring, because that's just too vague to say. I don't like movies where there's like, not that there's no plot or nothing like that, but it's just like easy, straight to it. I feel like if you saw Part 1, you understand what I'm talking about. There was a nice plot twist at the end of it. And if you have not seen it, I'm sorry if you haven't seen it all this time, but it came out a minute ago. But there was a nice plot twist where Ice Cube's son, played by O'Shea Jackson, or what's his name? O'Shea or whatever. He wound up being like the mastermind of everything. Hold on a second, because I cannot see to get this freaking rubber band out my hair. And I really don't feel like cutting my hair today. Not today. Maybe another day, but not today. So anyway, so that was in Part 1. This one, there was no plot twist. There was no plot twist. It was a job that needed to be done. And I'm not going to say whether it got done or not, because as I said, this is a fresh movie. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But it wasn't horrible. It was not horrible, but there was just no plot twist to me. And if it was a plot twist, maybe I just figured it out too quickly. I'm also like that with a movie. Like, I can watch something, and Aaliyah hates that about me, but I can watch something for like a good maybe 5-10 minutes, and then I'd be like, oh, I know what's going to happen. Like, I'm one of those people. I can figure stuff out quickly. I won't ruin it for anybody, but I can figure it out. And I didn't get that. Secondly, I got my camera on a new setting right now, a light setting. So y'all tell me if it looks crappy or not, because obviously to me, it kind of looks the same, but it's totally different. Before I had it on audio and I figured out what the issue was. The issue was not my camera. When you have your camera on audio, it's gonna, for the white balance, it's gonna pick up whatever type of light that you have on. All I have on right now are my 2 top lights in my bathroom, right? It's a total of 6 light bulbs. I think the light bulbs are different shades of white. Like one might be a soft white, then you got like a bright white. So the camera is picking up on those, and so it transitions. And sometimes you'll see in my videos that it will look clear, like how it looks now from what I see. But then other times it will look like I have like a yellow tint to it. And I hate that yellow tint with a passion. I hate it with a passion, okay? But I think it's because of my light bulbs. Because when one light bulb goes out, I just go to the store and I grab a light bulb and I throw it in. But I don't know like what wattage I already have plugged in. You see what I'm saying? So if it's a different wattage, a different color light, all of that's gonna mix, and my camera's just trying to pick up what it's trying to pick up. And I'm up here thinking that, oh, it's my camera's fault. I need to get a new camera. I mean, eventually I do want to get a big girl camera down the line. This is a vlog camera, which is nothing wrong with it. But I want to get like, you know, a different, I'll show you whenever I get it. It's going to be a minute because they're kind of expensive, like more expensive than this one. So I think that's what it is. So I took it off of auto, and I put it on incandescent. I think that's how you say the word. I put it on that. Don't ask me what that means because that's above my pay grade. Like I know what it means in layman's terms, but I don't know what it means in camera terms. So yeah, so that's what I have it on now. So hopefully it'll all stay looking one way. Whatever. So anyway, yeah, I saw that. I watched, what did I watch? Because y'all know I gotta come with it. This is, I'm not gonna say it's an old movie, but it's not like it didn't just come out. This was on Lifetime. I was scrolling on TV yesterday, and I came across this movie called Girl in the Basement. Man, I remember when this came out, and I looked at it and I was like, okay, it's just a little white girl being trapped. Wait a minute, did I finish talking about the TikTok thing? No, I didn't. I'm all over the place today. Okay, so I saw something on there, and I kind of started thinking this too, that yeah, they got something they're trying to keep on the hush, but I also was like, yo, is it a coincidence? Now, this is just me. I don't talk politics on here, so we're not getting ready to do that, okay? But is it just me, or the day that the TikTok ban was supposed to go into effect is the same day that he was supposed to get inaugurated? So I kind of feel like, what if, I'm a big conspiracy theory type person. I love stuff like that. What if all of this was planned, right? It was supposed to go down, the ban was supposed to go down, and he was supposed to save the day so he could be America's hero. So everybody would love him. I mean, he has a huge following already, but you get what I'm saying? Just what if? Who knows? Who knows? There's so many different things going on. So many different things going on. But yeah, so anyway, back to the movie from yesterday. I told you I'm all over the place. The movie from yesterday, that's gonna fall. I'm supposed to be cleaning my shower. Girl in the Basement. Hold on, let me get the thing that I need here. Alright, we're finally doing it. Alright, Girl in the Basement, yesterday. This movie, wow. That's all I can say is wow. Typical middle class family, white family, whatever. I mean, race doesn't matter, but that's what's in the movie, so that's what it is. You got a father, a mother, and 2 daughters, teenage daughters. The father, I guess he's attracted to one of his daughters or something. He overhears her tell, because you know everybody has like a favorite kid or whatever the case. He overhears her on the phone he overhears her talking to her mother and her sister. They're laying down in the bed, they're just chatting it up. Telling them that when she turns 18, she was 17 at the time. When she turns 18, she's gonna run away with her boyfriend, Chris, and they're gonna go travel all 50 states. He immediately got heated on that and was like, like whatever. So he concocted this plan to have her help him carry this big tub, like this plastic tub, downstairs into their basement. So when you go into the basement, it's like a regular basement, but then there's like this sliding wall, and behind the sliding wall is like a bomb shelter, soundproof, all of that, right? Straight cement. And he makes her walk in first, carrying the tub, and was like, yo, come help me with this. She goes in first, he turns it around, and then she was like, do you like that? And she was like, nah, not really. It's cool. Like, there's nothing down here. It looks like a regular, like an old school jail cell. It's just straight cement, everything. Floor to ceiling, everything, right? There's nothing in there, no furniture. There's like a grimy toilet in there, and that's it. Like, and a shower head with a drain. That's it. That's literally all that's in there. And he was like, oh, that's too bad that you don't like it. He was like, this is where you're going to be living or something like that. And she's like, he closes the door with the pin code, and then she goes to the window, the door, and she's trying to scream to get out. but it's soundproof. So all you see from her side, you can see out, but she can't see out, but we can see in. It's one of those types of mirrors, like a two-way type mirror, and you can't hear her. I'm gonna fast forward. My dude kept her down there for 20 years, impregnated her 4 times. So yes, he raped his own daughter, and she kept having the babies. Mind you, they're in the basement of the house. So upstairs, he's in the house with his wife. Wife is going crazy for years, crying, don't know where the kid is at. They got the police involved, and he's just sitting, chilling like nothing is going on. He beats her. The kids that she has them. They stay downstairs in the basement with her as well. 20 years. The kids have never seen outside, ever. They don't know like what rain is. It started, like there was a drip in the ceiling, a hole in something in the ceiling, and the rain started coming down. Now his daughter, you know, of course she knows what rain is because she was 17 when she got locked up. But her kids, his grandkids / actual kids, because he's their father and their grandfather, which is whatever, they don't know what rain is. So when the rain was coming down, she's like, mommy, something is coming. And I was like, how the hell you don't know what rain is? But then I forgot, like, yo, they've never been outside. They don't, like, nothing. They were homeschooled, obviously, by the mother. But it was a wild movie. And then he tried to kill all of them because he felt bad, and he hooked up this hose to the car and then ran the hose down to like the window of the basement. This is a sick movie. I'm like, this is his daughter. I don't understand how parents can do these things to their children. And I didn't know that's what the movie was about. Like I saw when it was previewing and everything, but I never actually watched it because I was just like, oh, here we go, another type one. I was like, man, this guy was sick. But I feel like she could have overpowered him. Like, I hate when movies are like that, when you know that this person can really get over on somebody, they can get out their situation, but they don't do it. That pisses me off, but then there would be no movie, so I understand that. But I was just like, girl, if you don't just kick him in the nuts and let's move on, but then the movie would have been done in like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing I'm going for. That's the first thing I'm going for. Straight for them nuts, and then when you get down, I'm going to just keep piling on you. But anyway, it was a really good movie. I have a lot of energy, which is crazy because my head is killing me. I woke up with a headache. I think it's because of the wine that I switched back to. I went back to Taylor Port. If you know, you know, my mother was the one who put me on Taylor Port for the first time. I remember the very first time I ever drank it with her. We was back in Jersey. And I don't remember how many glasses I had, but I threw up. And all I remember my mother, she was just laughing at me. She was like, oh, my poor baby. She felt bad. She really did feel bad. But my mom is a G. So it didn't affect her, but I didn't know that was a really strong wine. I'm thinking like whatever. And so I have a headache now. But I didn't drink that much because with Taylor Port, it's 18%. So that's pretty high for a wine, so you don't have to drink a lot. But I also didn't eat that much last night. I didn't throw up, like I don't throw up no more. Thank God. I put that to bed like over a year ago. I was like, we're not doing that. We're not getting that drunk anymore. But I just have a slight little headache or whatever. I just ate. What did I eat? Oh, I made an egg sandwich, scrambled egg sandwich, and then I had a banana and walnut muffin because I love banana and walnut. But anyway, so I was like, let's go ahead and wash this hair. It's not really about a hairstyle per se that I'm doing. It's just protein treatment. Now, you gotta put this in like a spray bottle. You don't have to, but I felt like it's easier because to try to put this with your hands, like it's gonna be impossible unless you're some type of genie. I don't have a regular water bottle, so I'm gonna just put it in this. I'm gonna rinse this out. This is an empty rice water bottle. I bought me a new one yesterday because I needed it. And I'm gonna put it in here, but you have to wash your hair first. And we are not deep conditioning. Now remember, do not deep condition. But I wanna know what type of shampoo can I use. Do I have to use like a protein shampoo? Does it matter? Let me see. Shake well before use, apply enough. Does it tell me what type of shampoo to use? Let me see if Siri knows. What type of shampoo should you wash your hair with before using the Aphogee 2-step protein treatment? Let's see. Before using this, you should wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo to thoroughly cleanse your hair and remove any buildup, ensuring that the protein treatment strand can properly penetrate your hair strands. It says, of course, they recommend using their shampoo. I don't have their shampoo. Okay, so a clarifying shampoo. All I have is Mael shampoo. I do have a As I Am shampoo, but it's a protein shampoo, so I don't think that's a clarifying. Let me see if I have a clarifying one. Hold on. All right, so I had to look up what a clarifying shampoo would be in terms of like different brands or whatever. I looked up for my Yao. This is one of the ones that came up. I know this is not a clarifying shampoo. This one is for moisturizing and detangling, but that's all I have. So I might need to at some point invest in a clarifying shampoo just for moments like this. And really, that all that means is that it just cleanses you, like it really cleanses your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets down in there. But I feel like if you wash your hair properly, any shampoo will do that. Because you're supposed to wash your hair at minimum 2 times anyway. Right? You rinse it, get all of it out, put the shampoo in. The shampoo is not going to be that much of a lather on that first one because it's got mad like guck in there. But that second one should give you a nice good lather. And you scrub the scalp and everything like that. So that's what we're going to do. I can only use what I have. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to wash my hair. I'll come back when I'm putting the treatment in my hair. And then we can get this thing going. Okay? As always, welcome, I forgot, to my returning subscribers, and welcome back to my returning subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers. I'm sorry, definitely all over the place, because I'm excited to do this freaking protein treatment. Yeah, and have my hair over and done with, okay? All right, so let me go wash my hair, and then I'll be right back. All right, hair is washed, and I think I know why I'm in such a good mood. I just pulled my earring out. My earrings stay getting caught on my towel, because the sun is out. The sun has not been out for days. And I'm a sun person. I'm a true sun person. That's why I want to move to Florida. I just need sun all the time. Okay. So, this is where we're at. This is the stages. Gonna go ahead and put this in. I'm gonna rinse this bottle out. Like I said, this is the bottle that I'm using because I don't have a regular spray bottle. So I'm gonna just rinse this out to make sure that there's no residue left in there, which there is, I can see it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. And like I told y'all before, this treatment is very messy. It's wet, it's drippy, and it's sticky. So wear some clothes that you don't care about getting messed up because it's gonna drip on you. Like it's just going to drip on you. There's nothing you can do about that. All right. I do care about this shirt, but it's my gym shirt, so whatever. Another reason why we're not really going too heavy with the hairstyles today is because these freaking beads going all over the place. Because I messed up my shoulder in the gym last week. I tweaked it. And I felt it when it happened. I was like, here we go. Here we go. And yeah, that's what happened. So I gotta take it easy. And I thought that I was fine. But then just now when I was washing my hair in the shower, when I was holding it up for a long time, it was starting to hurt again. So I was like, okay, so I gotta be easy. Which means now I gotta kind of like modify my exercises a little bit. And I hate doing that because I have specific exercises that I do. So now that I gotta kind of like change it or baby it or whatever. How I knew that I messed it up, I tried to lift 10 pounds. Couldn't do it. 10 pounds. Couldn't do it. Not at all. So, all right. Pouring this in the bottle. And it's not a lot that actually comes in this packet. So, the last time I used this, I only had to use 1 packet. My hair was obviously a whole bunch shorter than what it is right now. So we just gonna make it do what it do. I didn't really think about that when I bought the packet. I probably should have bought 2. But I think 1 should be sufficient. If your hair is about my length, which is like where your underarms, like the pit of your underarms, that's what mine comes down to. You should be all right with 1 packet. But if you want to get 2 packets, go right ahead. Be my guest. I said you're supposed to shake it. Yo, it's really like not a lot in here. That's crazy. I am going to section my hair just so that I can make sure that it gets everywhere that it needs to get. And I feel like it's easier. Again, my hair is a lot longer than when I first did it. When I first did it, my hair was crazy short. So I sprayed the whole head and just rubbed it in. So they said you should comb it through for even distribution. So I'm going to use my wide tooth comb just to make sure that it's on everything. Got my clips. I'm just section it in 4. Just 4 rough parts, nothing, you know, too distinct. Ugh, okay. It looks like it's so warm outside, but I know it's not. Well, I mean, yesterday to me wasn't that bad. Yesterday it was like 50, 51. That's not that bad to me. Being from New York, I guess that's why that's like summertime. But I'm ready for that 75 plus, 85 plus, 95 plus weather. I'm a hot girl. Which is so weird being from New York. You would think that I like the cold, but I don't. I despise the cold. I don't know why we need 4 seasons. I don't know whose idea that was, but they could take it back. We don't need it. Okay. This. And this. And I am going to get me a clarifying shampoo, like I said, just so I can have it. Oh, look, now the sun is going away. Ugh. I mean, I don't really have anything to do today, but I just like it when the sun is out. Anyway, it's good to just have a clarifying shampoo. It says you're supposed to clarify your hair at least once a month. I definitely don't. It's probably been years since I clarified my hair. All right, so now we're just gonna start spraying. You don't have to like section anything off. We just put it on. Ugh, I forgot this. I forgot the smell. This is what she smelled like. For me, I'm not gonna focus too much on my ends, only because my ends are good. I really want to get it to where like the root of my hair is at. And you see, this is what it kind of looks like. Initially, it looks like you're putting shampoo on. It's not a shampoo. Okay. And I'm gonna be a little sparse right now, just because I don't have that much, and I want to make sure that I have enough to go on all the sections. I'll double back on the sections before I move on. But I just want to make sure that everything gets in there first. Why is it burning my ear? What does that mean? What's going on? What's happening? I don't like this smell. It's burning a little bit. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? Is it maybe because my pores are open? I don't know. It's burning a little bit. Kind of like a light. Damn, I don't remember. Oh, you know why? Because I scratch my scalp in the shower when I wash it. Like, I get in there and I got like a scrubber. That could be it. Because it kind of feels like, you know, when you're getting a perm or relaxer, excuse me. When you're getting a relax. See, look. It's starting to run out already. And I only did like, you stupid. Come on now. Really? That can't be it. Yeah, next time, get 2 packs. If your hair's at least my length, get 2 packs. Oh my gosh. Well, if I don't have enough, then, you know, whatever's in here, we'll do what it needs to do. When you used to get a relaxer in your hair and your scalp starts burning, that's how you know it's ready. That's kind of what it feels like, but only on one section. So maybe I just overdid it there. Yo, it's done. It's star. Come on, spray. That can't be it. Well, it's gonna stay like this because I'm not doing another one. You can only do these, I think, like once every 6 weeks or something like that. The next time I do it, what is this? This is January. I'll probably do another one right before summer hits, maybe. That's crazy. It says you're supposed to completely saturate the hair, but I don't have enough. Because I have too much hair. I'm very happy about that. But I'm kind of upset that I don't have enough of the packet stuff. But it's all right. Oh, I can already feel my neck getting sticky. So the section that's gonna have the most is gonna be the back, because that's where I sprayed it. I know I should be using the comb. I want to use the comb. Is it gonna rip it? Nah, I don't want to use the comb. I don't like that. I'm able to spread it with my hands, and we'll just see what it does. So right now I'm just distributing it more because I gotta dry it. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's filling in now. All right, there we go, Star. There we go. Just gotta kind of, you know, use what you want to get what you got. If you know the movie, drop it below. Did I say it wrong? Use what you got. No, I said it right. Use what you got to get what you want. Yeah, if you know the movie, drop it. Yeah, that side has way more. Let me see if I can squeeze and put some. I'm dead, yo. Spray. Come on. You still got some in you, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. You still got some in you. I know you do. It's not burning no more, at least. So I think it was just I had scratched too hard in that once. Oh, my neck is sticky. Ew, my neck is sticky. I love the imaginary spray right now. Like something's really going on. Let's try to take some more. Oh, my neck is really getting sticky. Ugh. Maybe I should have did this after my shower. But I wanted to wash my hair, and I didn't feel like washing my hair in the sink, and I needed to take a shower. So, this is fine. It's fine. As long as it's in there, be very gentle. Be very gentle with your hair. Right now, you can still manipulate it because it's still wet. But when she gets hard, don't do this. Do not, do not, do not. Repeat after me. Do not. Your hair will snap off. Snap, crackle, and pop. I promise you. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I told you 5 times at least. So if your hair come off, I don't want to hear nothing because I didn't do it. Let's see if we open up the bottle. Maybe some drip out. What you think? Look, it's a little bit in there. Or so I thought. No? That's crazy. That packet was what? 8 squirts? Come on now. And she charged me $3 for that? For that, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna just buy the container, the liquid. That way I can just keep it. I think it's like $8 for the bottle. I don't know how many fluid ounces, the size or whatever. But I'm gonna just buy the whole thing. The clarifying shampoo, because they have their own shampoo, the treatment, and the moisturizer. It comes in bottles. I'm gonna just buy that. That way it's here every time I need it, which won't be that often. So now we're gonna blow dry. You do not need an attachment. What you're supposed to use is a hooded dryer, but if you don't have a hooded dryer, you use a hand dryer and you just blow it. This is the only time that, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Who's bothering me? Hello? I'm filming and I'm doing my hair. I just said I'm filming and I'm doing my hair and you say, okay, but I want to ask you a quick question. Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead. Go ahead, just ask me. Just ask me so I can be done. No. Because I told you it was already cleaned up. It was done. I said that to you. I told you already. I was like, it's a moot point. If it doesn't, then I'll do what I said. No. What are you talking about? No. Absolutely not. Bye. All right, so the hair's starting to get a little stiff, but anyway, like I said, you're supposed to use a hooded dryer. If you don't have a hooded dryer, you can use a hand dryer. It's fine. You don't need the comb attachment because we're not combing at this point. The comb is done. Throw it away, burn it, toss it, whatever you got to do. It's gone. What you're going to do is you're going to dry this, right? And like I said before I was, interrupted, this is like the only time. Look, nothing. Look. Anyway, this is the only time you're going to see Star putting heat on her hair, and it's indirect heat. Difference between indirect heat, if you don't know it, is kind of self-explanatory, but direct heat is when, like a flat iron or a curling iron, something I'm putting dead on my hair. Indirect heat would be something like this. That's just going around it. All right. And we're going to do this until it gets hot.
I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this shit. My niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while. You can't control me. Uno, those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gonna do about it.
Okay, so however long that was, this section, even though my hair is very stiff, obviously this side is stiffer, and it's very crunchy. I have more product on this side than I have on this side, but they're both very hard, very crunchy. You can see how it's like, this is just how it is. It's gonna move depending on the length of your hair, but it's don't comb it, don't brush it, don't nothing. It's very, very stiff. It's very sticky, like I said before. The next step is you don't have to let this sit. Once it's dry, the process is done. The process happens while it's drying, if that makes sense. So whatever is done to my hair with the little bit of product that I had, it did it already. It's done. So now I gotta rinse this out. You're supposed to rinse it out with warm water very gently, again, until it basically feels like a cast, like a gel cast, like when you do your hair and you got a gel cast on, but just kind of like ×5 maybe, or ×10, whatever the case, how much ever you put in your hair. So once that starts breaking up under the water, then I'm not gonna say you could be a little more, rough with it, because you never want to be super rough with your hair anyway, but you can apply a little more pressure to it. You rinse it out, you follow it up, make sure all of that protein is out of your hair. Please make sure all of it is rinsed out before you move on to the next step, which is the balance and moisturizer. This is just a lotion treatment. That's really all it is. You're supposed to, it's like a conditioner. You leave it in for 2 minutes and then you rinse it out. And you have to always use it immediately after you do the rinse, the protein treatment. This goes in right behind it, immediately, okay? Put it through your hair, boom, boom, boom. Leave it on for 2 minutes, rinse it out. It's not a leave-in. Rinse it out after 2 minutes. Then after that, you can do whatever you normally do to your hair. I'm obviously gonna add a leave-in conditioner because I have to, like that's just me. I can't not do that. I'm gonna do something a little light. And then I'll put some of my rice water spray in it. And then we just gonna do a regular wash and go. That's it. That's what we're doing. My hair looks nuts. It looks super nuts, very crunchy. Can you hear? I don't know. But anyway, very, very crunchy, very stiff. So let me go ahead and wash this out before it does something crazy to my hair. All right, so it took a long time for me to rinse that out your hair because I just didn't know if I was getting all of it out. So if you think you got it all out, rinse it again just to make sure, because we don't want to leave any of that protein stuff in there. I have on the 2 minute, what is it? The balancing moisturizer. I have that in my hair now. Again, that's why I got to get the bottle, because there was only a little bit in there and I'm just like, oh my God, I hope it's enough. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just kind of working it in. It says you should be using a comb. I don't comb my hair. I just don't. So I'm gonna either finger detangle or I'm gonna just be using a brush. But I can see that all my strands are coated. My hair, it looks good. I feel like it looks good. I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say I don't know what it's supposed to do, the protein treatment, because I definitely knows I know what it's supposed to do, but my hair wasn't that far gone to where I feel like it needed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like it was gonna be something that was drastic. I can definitely see a difference. I feel like my curls are a little looser, they're more relaxed. It could just be because it's wet right now, I don't know. But I do see towards the roots, I see a little more curvature, if you will, which is a good thing because that's what I wanted. That's the whole purpose of a protein treatment, because your hair is made up of protein anyway, but you lose it, you know, from a lot of different factors. But we look good, you know. Oh, okay. Are we under the boob now for length? Stop playing. Are we under the boob? Oh no, not quite. I grabbed a piece of hair that was, oh, it is. All right, so we all get a little bit longer. We're in the middle of the boob now. Loving that for me. 100%. Okay. Let's see on this side. Pretty much the same. This side I feel like is a little bit shorter. Could just be the way I cut it, because I cut my own hair when I big chopped. So this has been in obviously a little longer than 2 minutes. I just wanted to make sure, you know, that everything was everything. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out, and then we will come back with my leave-in conditioner, and then we can style it. See, I like this shape here. This is what I was talking about, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get my hair cut. But my hair is not, it's this long, it definitely is. But when my hair dries, it just dries up. So I feel like if they cut it and once my hair dries, it's gonna look even shorter. So I'm trying to wait until my hair is at least this length, dry, and then I will go and cut it. And you see, it looks full. I want that rounded cut. That's the look that I'm looking for when I cut my hair. This, I like this. This is nice and full. I like the way it looks. If my hair could just look like this when it's dry, it'd be fantastic. But you know, I define it so well, and I don't do like, I don't diffuse my hair, so I don't get that big volume that everybody else gets. That looks so pretty. I just don't think that my hair is gonna do that. But anyway, let me go rinse this out. I'll be back. All right. The 2 minute balancing moisturizing thing, that's all rinsed out. Now I'm gonna put some leave-in in, and then we're just gonna get to styling. It didn't say you should put leave-in conditioner in your hair, but I feel like if you just did a protein treatment, you should. I mean, number one, you should be using leave-in conditioner all the time, every single time you wash your hair. Now the real test for me to be able to see, because it just looks very, is when I'm putting the gel in my hair, how my hair bounces back. If my curls don't bounce back the way they normally do, I'm gonna be very upset, because then that means that this thing did the opposite. It gave me a looser curl pattern. I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be a little tight. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna be a little tight. That's what happened to me when I used the Aztec clay years ago. I feel like my curl pattern changed. Like it was just looser. So we're gonna see. Okay. Now we're gonna section it like we always do. I don't section the back at all anymore when I do my wash and goes. I only section the front. And the reason I do that is because you get that definitive part in the back of your hair. When you're doing a wash and go, you do not want a part in the back of your head. Like that part going down the middle, that's so ugly. So to avoid that, just don't section your hair. All right, leave it like this. And this is also gonna be the step where I detangle, because I did not get a chance to detangle when well, because I didn't do a deep treatment, deep conditioner. That's when I detangle my hair, is when I do my deep conditioner. I don't detangle in the shower. I've seen some people do it with shampoo. I didn't know that was a thing. I tried it and my hair just kind of like, it got real tangly and stuff. And I was like, oh no, I don't like that. So I always detangle my hair when I'm putting my deep conditioner in. But because I didn't do a deep conditioner, I have yet to detangle. All right. Got the same gel as always for my new subscribers. Wetline is the gel that I use. I kind of want to try, not kind of, I definitely do. I know I do. I want to try the Camille Rose, that gel. I forgot the name of it, but it's the Camille Rose gel. And they said because that gives you more volume. It's not that I don't think that it would be good. It's just I feel like it's what, like $17, $19, and you only get like a container like that. Whereas Wetline, you know what I'm saying, I pay like what, $6, $7, something like this, and I get this huge container. It's still smooth, which is good. That's what we want. It just feels, I don't know, thinner. Yeah, it feels a little thinner and looser. I don't know. I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Needed to do what it needs to do. Now, this is the most coarsest. This is the coarser part of my hair. So it's always like, you know, it's thicker. The rest of my hair is just a little bit more easier to manage. This is my kitchen area, so it's always been this way. It's the thickest part. So this is not really a good test subject. But okay. It's springing. It's springing, or it's curling rather, the way that it needs to curl. All right, that's the first little section that we have. That's what it looks like. For the newbies, for my OGs, y'all already know how I style. But for the newbies, I take medium sections of my hair, not too small, not too big. If it were my personal advice, I would take smaller sections over larger sections any day because you get more definition. If you're looking for more volume, I guess you could take larger sections and just like rake it through. I'm more of a definition girl. So, because it lasts longer, right? It makes my wash and goes last longer. So, I deep condition my hair every single week. Time varies, just depends how much time I have. And then you see how the lights is changing colors? That is what be affecting my auto. So hopefully this time, it's not doing it since I changed the setting on here. But I just wish I knew which light bulb it was because I don't change my light bulbs until they all go out. But maybe what I'll do is I will just go and just buy 6 brand new bright white light bulbs, all the same, and change them all out at one time and just use these, you know what I'm saying, someplace else in the house. I don't know, maybe that's what I'll do. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Yeah, deep condition my hair, time varies. That is when I detangle. I detangle with my brush, I don't use a comb. Then I put in my leave-in conditioner. And then I just do, you know, my wash and goes. You can do the praying hands method where you put your hands together, you come down like that. You can do it that way. You could just brush it and then just let it drop. These beads, yo. Drop it however you want. I like to shingle mine after I put the gel on. And I just do it just like that. All right, so she's springing back up. She is. I don't think she changed. I don't think my girl changed, all right? So I feel happy now. Okay. All right. Another true test will be how it dries. And that's how I know, that's the reason why I did not like my wash and go on my last hairstyle that I did, because my sections were too big. I grabbed too big sections because I was rushing. I just wanted to hurry up and finish it. And my hair don't like that. It don't operate that way. So I have to stick to my medium, closer to the small side when I'm getting my sections. And then it just comes out better. Definitely use a leave-in if you use that protein treatment. Even though you're putting in that balancer that they give you, that 2-minute thing, just use a leave-in, because that stuff, the protein treatment itself, it's straight protein, so it strips your hair. Like, it makes it, my hair was so hard just then. Oh my gosh. Even when I could feel it when I rinsed it all out, just the texture of my hair was very hard. It wasn't soft. It wasn't any of that. So, and you don't want that, especially now that we're in the colder month. You don't want that. So I'll do it again. Like I said, it'll probably be towards like when the weather starts breaking, like summertime. I believe it said on the pack that it holds this for like a good, like it protects your hair for like a good 6 weeks. I'm not going to be doing this every 6 weeks. Now, this side is staying straight. It's always done that. I don't know why. It's just what it does. But she curls up on her own. I don't have to do anything to it. I just leave it alone. My hair is just wild like that. Like, all of us, we have so many different, you know what I'm saying? What is it? So many different textures in our hair.
Take all of me. I just wanna be the girl you like, kind of girl you like.
Again, for my newbies, water. That's all that's in this bottle. You can add water to your hair while you're doing your hair, because that is like numero uno, right? For a good wash and go, is it needs to be wet. So if your hair starts drying up like mine is, because we just discovered that it's wet, low porosity, spray with water. It still kind of feels away. I don't know, I can't explain it. I can't explain what it feels like, but it still kind of feels away. I could tell I put something in my hair. I could definitely tell. But hopefully, you know, the next couple of months I can retrain my hair back to how I like it. I don't know. I can't explain, I'm sorry. But I just know what I'm feeling. Why do the lights? Maybe they're on their way out. Maybe that's why they flashing like that. I don't know. But so you can see the difference in yourself. Well, I mean, this side has been sitting for a little bit, but you see how this side drew up already and it's up to here, whereas this is still hanging down lower. This is just the straighter side. Again, I do not know why. It's just what it is. But when they dry, they all balance, balance each other out lengthwise. But I don't know why it does that. I don't.
Oh, he's so honey, he went too far. He popped on my buttons and he ripped my blouse. He might have kind of whiskey all on my gown. Water daddy didn't bring the towel. Oh, baby, be better slow it down. Took 45 minutes to get all dressed up. And we ain't even gonna make it through this club. Take all of me. I just wanna be the girl you like, the kind of girl you like, Take all of me. I just wanna be the girl you like, the kind of girl you like. The girl you like is right here with me.
All right, my back is done. So if you can see, this side kind of drew up a little bit, so it's kind of matching this side more, but I can definitely tell that this side is a lot looser. I don't know if that's from the protein treatment or what, but it just is. So it is what it is. That's what the back looks like. Everything is curled up nicely. I was getting the spring back. I was getting what I was supposed to get, but that's the only thing that I can see that may be different is a little bit, is that this side seems like it's a little looser. So it's just hanging longer, but when it dries, completely dries, I know it's all gonna match. The thinness, I do feel that overall across my whole entire head, it just feels like thinner. Like I can scoop it all into a ponytail and it just feels thin. So I don't know if that's, you know, what happens, whatever, I don't know. Like I told y'all, when I used this had to have been maybe like in 2019, 2020, the last time I used this, so I really don't know. Well, did I use it when I was down here? So worst case, I used it 3 years ago, if my dates are off. Either way, I don't remember what it did, so that's that. But like I said, I don't really play around too much with protein treatments because I just don't. I feel like if something ain't broke, don't fix it, but I just wanted to do it because I knew it has been a minute. Any case, that's that. So now let's do the front of the hair. We're just gonna do, I have a comb. That's why I'm always looking for a comb, I swear. I'll be right back. All right, this is the only one I have right now. It's not the one I wanted. I wanted the black one, but I know that's in Aaliyah's room and I don't feel like walking all the way over there. So we're just gonna use this. Good news though, I am happy that the part is already kind of nice, so we just clean it up a little bit. I am happy that my gym seems like, fingers crossed, that it's getting back to normal because all the new people have left. They have broken what they said they were gonna do. Now let me be clear on something. I am all for everybody getting fit, you know, for the betterment of their life and trying to be healthy and all of that. I'm all for that because I'm one of those people, right? What I don't like is all of the people coming to the gyms knowing that they're not gonna stay. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is you're just in my way. You're in my way, okay? I don't like it. The gym has been, since the start of January, the gym has been like as if they was giving away free chicken. Then I walked in and I said that to the people behind the desk. I'm like, I made a joke. I'm like, damn, like when is all of these people gonna leave? And they was like, yeah, I know. And I said, and it pisses me off because they're not gonna stay. And he said to me, he was like, yeah, we hate it too because now we gotta clean more. It's like, you know, whatever. That's what he said. I'm not gonna say which one I go to. I'm not gonna say who said it, but whatever the case. But it was just like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand where he's coming from because it's just so, I'm talking like uber packed, just packed and packed and packed and packed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just annoying because you got to stand and you got to wait because there's certain machines that I like to get on and I couldn't freaking get on them because it was just too many people there. And I'm just like, ugh, I can't wait. I can't wait. As I said, if you're going to do the whole, you know, I want to get my life together, that's fantastic. I applaud you. I support you. I'm here for you, right? But don't do it if you're not going to stick to it, right? Because losing weight and being healthy and all of that, that is not, it's not a fad. And that's what a lot of people make their mistake at, and that's why they don't stick to it. Especially when they make these dumb New Year's resolutions. That's why I don't make them anymore. I just say I'm going to make lifestyle changes. Because if you make a New Year's resolution and you actually title it that, you're not going to stick to it. I'm telling you straight facts. You're not going to stick to it. You could tell me I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. You're not going to stick to it. A New Year's resolution is something that people make to make themselves feel good. You know what I'm saying? And I'll battle anybody that says otherwise. It's the truth. You don't stick to it. You stick to it for like a good week, maybe week and a half. But then after that, you fall right back down the rabbit hole. Like you just do because you're human. Nobody on this planet Earth is perfect. Nobody. And I understand that. So stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Stop setting unrealistic goals. That's the problem. You setting a goal that is not realistic for you. It's not that it's not realistic to obtain or to achieve. It's unrealistic for you because you don't have the discipline and the willpower to stick to it. That's a you thing. You see what I'm saying? So until you're actually ready to do that, don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the gym. I'm gonna go 4 days a week. I'm gonna do. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't say that if you know you can really only do 2. You feel me? Don't just be a bandwagon type person. And that's what anything. Forget about the gym. We're talking drinking, smoking, cursing, fornicating, whatever it is. Whatever it is. If you know you really can't stop doing it, don't say it just to be fitting in with the cool kids. Because I'm going to tell you something. The cool kids don't care. They don't care what you're doing. Don't care. For me, going to the gym is like breathing. I've been doing this since last year. I go 5 days a week for the new people that's here. The only time I don't go to the gym is if I am sick and I got to really be sick. Or if it's closed, maybe, you know, something like that. Other than that, I'm going because that's my happy place. That's my zen place. That keeps me from knocking people out. That keeps me sane. I love being in the gym. But what I hate is when I want to go and I want to get on stuff and I can't because it's packed in there with pretenders. People that know that they're not going to stick to it. And I've been noticing, like when you go to a gym as frequently as I do, you notice your regulars, right? Everybody knows everybody. We don't speak, but there's just like an unknown brother and sisterhood. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we know, everybody knows everybody. But when you start going and you see people that you don't recognize, it's like, I ain't never seen them. Okay, I'm not really seeing those people anymore right now. They're kind of fading off. And I'm happy for it. I hate to say it. Like, y'all could be mad if you want to. I don't care. I'm happy. I am happy about it because I want to work out. And I can't when I got people there that's just there just to be there. You feel me? Like, don't do that. Because you're also doing yourself a disservice. It really doesn't make any sense. You're doing yourself a huge disservice because you're getting your body, you know, accustomed to something and then you stop doing it cold turkey. So, of course, you're not going to see any results if you stick to something for 2 weeks. Like, are you kidding me? I've been working out for over a year. Over a year. And I'm just now starting to see a specific area that I've been really trying to work on start to develop. And people are telling me that. You get what I'm saying? And that took a year. This stuff is not an overnight process. I promise you. I don't care what you eat. I don't care what you don't eat. It takes work. It takes work and it takes time and it takes dedication. But more importantly, as I said, it takes time. You're not going to get whatever body you're trying to achieve overnight. It's not going to happen. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for quick fixes, you're not going to get it this way. So stay out of the gym and just leave it to everybody that really wants to be there. And if you are going to go to the gym, owe it to yourself and do it and stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Let this finally be the year that, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm going to freaking do it. Not because Star said so, but because you say so. You can't keep complaining about a specific area in your life, any area in your life, if you don't do anything to change that. Is that not the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? Yes, it is. So if you're not getting the body that you want, if your finances are still messed up, if your love life is still trash, if your job, like if anything is still messed up and you've been complaining about it for, I would say, longer than 2-3 years, then the problem is you. The problem is absolutely you because you're allowing that whatever that behavior is to continue. You're allowing it. And yes, I'm even talking to myself. I'm definitely one of those people. Like, it's hard for me sometimes to take my own advice, but I can definitely spit it out to others. But I know the areas in my life that I need to work on. I absolutely do. And I constantly work on them. I'm not saying, again, nobody's perfect. So I'm not saying any of my situations have been fixed overnight. None of them. But a lot of them have been dwindled down, if you will. You know, the gym was definitely one of them, because I would go and then I would stop and then I would go and then I would stop. But I don't do that anymore. I've always been an active person. Like, I used to run track in high school. I was always, you know, running with people. I took weightlifting class in high school. I was the only girl in weightlifting class. No, it wasn't because I wanted to be around all the boys. I mean, that was a plus, but that was not the reason I was in there. I just had no interest in being in like the girly classes. I didn't care for that, like home ec. And I mean, it's cool because I do like to cook, but I was like, weightlifting was just more appealing to me. It was more fun. I was like, oh, I get to grunt and I get to lift and I get to do this. So yeah, I took weightlifting class and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I've just always had that kind of background, and that's, you know, what I want to do. I've always been a fit person. It's just I have lazy moments. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was pregnant with Aaliyah, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get back into the gym. I'm gonna get back into modeling and doing all this other kind of stuff, because I'll see stuff. There was no TikTok then, but I'll see stuff like on TV and I'll miss it, and I know that that's what I want. And I feel like if there's something in your life that it's like something that you always think about, no matter what direction you go in life, but you constantly find yourself from a mental standpoint always going back to that, always having that thought like, damn, I miss doing this. Oh, I wish I could still do this. Why did I ever give up on this? I feel like that's your destiny. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. If it's like one of your last thoughts at night and one of your first thoughts in the morning outside of your little special someone, you know where your heart is at. You know what you want to do with your life. So just do it. Just do it. Life is so freaking short. I just talked to my father today, and his ex-wife, my ex-stepmother, passed away. And she was very young. You know what I'm saying? Probably around the same age as my father. She might have been like 5 months older than my father. And both my parents are in their early 60s, like 60, 61, or 61 and 62. I forget which is which. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something that you want to do, freaking do it. Because you can't just assume and be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week. You might not get it tomorrow. Then what? It won't matter. You know what I'm saying? So you owe it to yourself to do something. Do something that your childhood you would be proud of you for. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't care what it is. Something. It could be learning how to stand on one foot for 10 minutes. I don't care. Try to just do something to be better than you was yesterday. That's it. That's what I strive for. I don't strive for perfection, because perfection does not exist. I just strive to be better than I was yesterday in some area. If that means I haven't cursed anybody out today, for me, that is a plus. And for everybody that knows me knows that that is a plus. Not yelling, that's a plus. Not throwing up anymore because I drank too much, that's a plus. I haven't hung out since February of 2020. I've got my years mixed up. 2024, no. Okay, the fact that we just turned into 2025 is messing with me. I'm gonna pretend I'm still, so 2023. February of 2023 was the last time I hung out. 2023. So it's been over a year since I've hung out. Like, it's not that I don't want to do it anymore. It's just, well, a part of that, I wasn't working. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you did have money, you don't have a job. What the hell are you hanging out for? What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? What do you get to hang out in the club for? What exactly do you know what I'm saying? So that was a big portion of it. You know, my people couldn't understand. My girls was like, what's wrong? What's going on? Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And then it just got to a point where I just started back working. I started hustling. I started going to school. You know what I'm saying? Started going back to the gym. And when you start to do certain things, especially very productive things, other things in your life, you're just automatically going to take a back seat, because you can't do everything all the time. You can't be partying, because, we used to party, okay? You can't party till the wee hours in the morning and then get up and try to go to the gym. Like, it's not going to work. You're going to kill yourself. Number one, you're probably going to throw up. You're going to probably crap on yourself. You're going to drop a weight. Like, it's just, you're not going to be able to do it. So certain things are just going to automatically change once you start changing certain lifestyles with you. It's just a no-brainer. Right, so I'm not trying to sound preachy or nothing, but you know, I just want to kind of tell people like, yo, do something with your life and be serious about it. Just really, really be serious about it. But okay, so we're just finishing up the hair. You see, this is my last section. And then we'll be done. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's not that bad. Like my hair it'll dry a little bit. It's not gonna dry all the way. Today is Sunday. My hair won't be fully dry, believe it or not, until probably like Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. It's just, my hair takes a long time to dry. So, that is that. But yeah, do something with your life, man. Remember that commercial? This commercial used to crack me up. And he was like, it's to get you to go back to school. I forget what school it was, but it was like, you're not doing anything. You're just sitting on the couch. Life is passing you by. Y'all remember that commercial? Oh, what school was that for? I don't know. But he was right. He was definitely right. It don't have to be for school. It could be for anything. It could really be for anything. Speaking of school, I'm hearing that the new president is about to get rid of financial aid. I mean, I don't qualify for financial aid any freaking way. Which to me is like, well, whatever, I don't know. They just told me, they was like, you have a master's degree, so you don't qualify. They was like, once you hit bachelor's, you no longer qualify for like Pell Grants and financial aid and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, that stuff is a vicious cycle. Ooh, just smack you. Did you see the way that girl did that? Stop playing with me, okay? It's a vicious cycle because you take loans to go to school to get a job or to try to get a job that you might not get so that you can afford to be able to pay back the student loans that you really can't pay back. It's wild. That curl is just so tight. You see the difference? Look here and then here. That's so tight. Shrinkage is so disrespectful sometimes, but understand shrinkage is a very good thing. It means your hair is healthy. I used to hate shrinkage until I educated myself. Shrinkage is a good thing. Always remember that. It might be annoying, but it's a good thing. Your hair is healthy because you have, and I gotta say this word slow all the time, you have elasticity with it. That is why your hair is springing back. If your hair is not springing back, you need to work on it. There's something going on. You need some protein, you need some moisture, you need something. There's something going on with your hair because it's supposed to spring back. Period. If you have curly hair, if you have straight hair, if your hair is naturally straight, no, it's not gonna curl. But if I'm talking for the people who have naturally curly hair, your hair is supposed to pop right back up. You gotta maybe find the right products. You need something that's just missing from your repertoire. I always love that word, repertoire. Just certain words you just like, even if they don't go with whatever you're talking about. You just like it, and I like it. Ma, I was talking to my mom. Look, inside joke. And boom, chicka bow wow wow wow, chicka bow wow. Don't mind me, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I took out drumsticks because that's Aaliyah's favorite part of the chicken. Apparently, I'm more a breast girl. But it's just like when you don't eat red meat and you don't eat pork, like me, this is not a new thing for me. I'll put it to you like this way. Aaliyah has never had a steak or a hamburger in her life, and she's 18. So that's how long it's been since I've had that. I think I stopped when she was like maybe 1, maybe 2. So she's never had it. And now that she's 18, I mean, she can certainly make the choice herself. You know, she's grown. If she wants to have it, go ahead. Like, I'm not going to stop her. I'm not going to knock her. But she's also, we were talking about it the other day, she's also so accustomed to just eating the way that we eat. So I don't think she's going to be doing it anytime soon. But she's definitely curious. She wants to try it. The first thing that she said she wanted to try like a Taco Bell taco. I'm like, girl, if you're going to sit here and put that crap in your body, go for some good stuff. Get a filet mignon. Get you some beef Wellington, some London broil. Get up in there. Get the good stuff. If you're going to do it right. But anyway, yeah, so when you don't eat those kinds of things like me, you run out of, I'm not going to say you run out of things to cook, but you just get out of the mode of like, oh, I don't want chicken tonight because, you know, I've always had that. We eat chicken and seafood. You know what I'm saying? So And there's 1,000 ways to make chicken. Like my grandmother always says, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So there's 1,000 ways that I can make chicken, but I'm just, I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like cooking, but I'm gonna do it. I'll probably just make lemon pepper chicken for Aaliyah, because she likes that. I'm supposed to be baking a cake for like the last, what, the last 2-3 weeks? Aaliyah keeps reminding me. She's like, I'm not sure why this is sitting out anymore, because I don't think you're gonna do it. But I just be tired. I don't feel like it. But I gotta make it. But my justification for that is if I don't make it, I won't eat it. See? If you know better, you do better. I'm trying to stay away from that stuff. So, alright. I'm talking too much. Let me finish this up and I'll be right back. All done. Yippity doo dah. Now I'm just kind of like smoothing the little, little flowers. I just saw a cyber truck go through my neighborhood. It was a white one though. I don't see too many white ones. I always see like the black ones and maybe the charcoal gray. I'm not gonna hold you. I like the truck or Jeep or whatever it is. I like it. I think I like that white better. I just want to go and sit in one. I'm about to go to the dealership just to, not now, but But anyway, that's it. That's what the hair looks like. We're all done. Protein treatment. I think it did well, but y'all know my hair. Like it kind of always looks like this. As I told y'all, the only difference that I just feel like it's a little thinner. So I hope that's not going to be a problem. But anyway, I didn't put any the rice water spray on it. So remember I told you I bought a new one. They changed the handle too. I don't know why. This is what the handle used to look like. And now they changed it to that. I don't know what that means or why. But I didn't add any of this into it because this is technically a protein. And since I already did the protein treatment, I didn't want to like add too much to it. I didn't want to go crazy. But this is where we at. Now see, I like this. If it could just stay like this, but it doesn't, again, the shrinkage, it will draw up. And so it'd be looking like my hair is not growing, but I know it's definitely growing. I just want it to kind of stay the exact way that it looks. The length, the movability, everything. I want it to always have the wet look. That's what I'm trying to say. I want it to always have that look, but it doesn't. So I don't know if it's my leave-in conditioner. I don't know if it's my gel. My hair doesn't feel dry. It still feels nice and moisturized whenever it does dry, but it just looks like it's kind of dry, like the shiny. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to look shiny. I want it to look this way. This is all I want. But we always want something different than what we have. That's just human nature. Whatever, it's done. I'm about to go relax for a second. Then I'm gonna start cooking. I love y'all as always. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back next week with a new hairstyle. I think I have something in mind, but I'm kind of like, I don't know yet. But anyway, bye. TikTok is back.